right, everybody, here we go. DeLuna, Sanchez, breaking it off. 9-ball format now. 9-ball format, magic rack, 7 foot. Made nothing on the break. This is the only camera angle that we have, but we can still see all the action on it unless they get in front to make a shot. Do we like the bank? Do we like the safe? What does DeLuna like? I like to cut it and play safe behind these 3 balls. Not whenever you can make it, though. And it is a 7 foot. They don't have to move around very far. They've got a lot of opportunity. Got a lot of opportunity to not need to move the ball, so they can take. There's no really big long shots for these guys. DeLuna with all the stroke in the world. Let's see what he does. Looks like a 3-4 combo. 3 in the same pocket. Got a little bit of a chop on it now. And it is a 7 foot, but if you don't know DeLuna, he's not towering above most. Gets his phone in his pocket where he wants. Got to figure out how he wants to get to it. Needs it as extension. You know, this one you're going to cut it and you're going to come up at least 1 rail. He's not going to try to hold it, I don't think, for the 5. He may be taking the 5 down table. We'll see how he gets around this. Got his extension on his cue now. If I'm not mistaken, that cue's made out of the Philippines. Beautiful cue. The cue maker that makes those is fantastic. There's the 2 rails. Does he come back enough for it? We're going to go with no. I think we're going to see a cross-side bank. I think we're going to see a cross-side bank on this one. Oh, well. Never mind. Not whenever you can't tell what ball's next. So that's a 4. I thought that was a lot darker than it was. Five straight out. Make sure you hit that other rail so that way you get position. 1 more rail back out toward the side pocket. He's just going to pull it back toward the side pocket. Like it's on a string. Float up a couple of rotations, and there you go. That'll be rack 1. This is going to be a race to 7. This is the 1-loss side. There we go. Race to 7. 1-0. I can hear you.
Okay, you were excited. You wanted to come up here.
All right, we're going to get to see one of DeLuna's infamous breaks. Let's see how he gets a hold of this one.
Way to go.
Get out of the way. So he took a lot off that one. He didn't hit that as hard as he normally hits it, believe it or not. And he was unable to make something. So Juan Carlos comes to the table. It looks like a 3-9 is a very possible combination if he decides to get position for that. But he doesn't have too far to move for anything. He's pretty straightforward on the move. He's not even looking at the magic rack down there at the table, so I don't think he's overly concerned about even getting to that end of the table right now. 4 is over the side if he decides to run it out. Into the 3. All right, so 2 in the side, 3 in the corner, 4 in the side. I mean, this is on a 7 foot for these guys. This is pretty straightforward run. Making sure that 5 goes past the 9, which it looks like it does, because he's already down shooting. 4 on the side. Let's see if he, yeah, he left himself to where he has to draw it back for the 5. Nice drawback. And he's actually on the good side of this, so, you know, if you come up short, he just didn't want to be straight in if he could have avoided it. So, looks like he's going to make it and just punch straight over for the side, for the 6 in the, sorry, the 6 in the corner. Oh, he just went for the 9. There you go, just make it an early rack. I didn't know if it went past. It looked like it went past, so I thought that's the way he was going to shoot it. Alternating break format in this 9-ball rotation game. I know it says 10-ball down at the bottom, but this is a race to 7. 9-ball on the 7-foots. We'll get you a 10-foot, or a 10-foot. We'll get you a 10-ball on the 9-foot tables here in a little bit. Waiting for a couple of matches to move us forward. The Magic Rack template on this 7-foot table makes it highly probable for break and runs. All right. DeLuna had nothing on the break. Let's see what he gets out of this one. If he's using that cut break, look for that 1 ball to go in the side pocket on the cut break. Yeah. Nice squat. Cue ball got kicked a little bit there, and it looks like we've got 2 dry breaks with the Magic Rack. Both of them are hitting them pretty soft compared to what they can hit them. I think they could either put a little more on it rather. Nice thin. See if he can get behind this 7-8. Not happy with that. He's trying to get behind the 7-8. Probably should have looked at it a little bit longer. Are we going to see another safe? Of course we are. See how he does getting back behind that 7-8. See if he does a little bit better. Doesn't look like it. DeLuna can see the shot, and I think he can make this 1. We'll see how it goes from there, but that 7 may go past the 8. Again, having only 1 angle makes this a little difficult. That was not helpful. So the 7, kicking that 8 into the 7 makes work a little more difficult later on down. He's probably looking at the 6. When can I hit that 7 out of there? Getting an angle with that 6 is going to be it. But 3-4 is also a concern. Does that 3 go past the 4? Is he going to take that shot, or is he going to go 3 into the 4? Looks like it goes past. You can even see Juan Carlos leaning over to see if it goes past. He's like, yeah, let me see if this guy's going to make this ball, and what are the odds of him running out? DeLuna's so low on that cue ball. Off the 4, beautiful shot. 4 in the corner, most likely gonna go 2 rails back to where he's pointing, so that way he can get back. That way he can put himself in a position to break at that 7-8. That's what you really want to do. Off that 5, you want to be going toward that 7-8. He may have gotten too straight. I think he wanted another couple rotations. Let's see. Getting hard to tell from this angle. He may have it. He does. And he got a great hit there. That's nice. Just make this and get, basically replace the cue ball where the 6 is. There we go. Straight follow. Should be able to just punch straight over to that side rail between the 2nd and 3rd diamond. Beautiful. And 9-ball in the same corner. That was a great breakout on that 7-8. He created the problem and he fixed his problem. 2-1. DeLuna leads, race to 7. 1 lost sign of the 9-ball format. Yeah. Yeah, these on the 7-foots, with the pros, they go by real quick just because if they have open shots, they're going to run out. They're going to run out.
It was really good, comfortable.
All right.
10-ball race.
Yeah, that's unchangeable. I keep telling everybody what it is because the other table's 10-ball.
They make really good food. You can't change that lower third. There's no way to hide it. Expensive. I mean, expensive. But it is probably the best hibachi, like, without.
All right, let's see the bull break this one. I'd like to see a little more. He did move the ball just a hair, so let's see if he puts a little more into it.
But their vegetables and their beef.
I want to see a good pop from the bull. Get that cue ball off the table, make it hop. Boop, there's my hop. All right, so he did make something on the break, which is awesome. And now he's got a little bit of work to do. He didn't get quite the shape that he wanted on the 1, but that was a nice little snap break. I think he's going to hit it that speed from now on. A lot of right-hand English on this one, cutting this one in. Holding it for the 2 in the side, or 2 down the table by the side. Now you got to get back on that 3, DeLuna. Did you get straight in? How'd you hook yourself, or how'd you put yourself? Does he go with the low or the forward? Let's see where he goes to get there. Nice forward side spin. Look at that shot. That's a very difficult shot. Very difficult shot to slide it that way. 3. Draw it straight back, 5. Leave a little bit of an angle to where you can get back on the 9. Oh, yeah. Or just hit the 6 over, put it where you want it, make it easier to get in there. And that's all you got to do. Draw straight into that side rail. Come right back to where that 5 is with the cue ball. Boop. All right, stun it out to the middle of the table for the 8. Stop it there for the 9 in the corner. Should be another wrap up for this one. And he gives it to him. 3-1, race to 7 on the 9-ball. 7-foot side of the Meucci Classic. Facts. Facts.
Brent, when was the last time you booked a cruise? Ever.
All right, guys, here we go for the next break. Juan Carlos trailing 3-1. There we go. Now they're both hitting a little bit harder. Ooh, 4-ball gave him a nice little nudge away from that side pocket, but he was on his way to it. He did make a ball. He decides to attack with this 1 ball. Not really sure what attack options he has, but if he decides to attack or if he decides to play safe, I'm playing safe all day. But where? Do you hide it behind the 8? Do you come down behind this 5-2? And it looks like down toward the 5-2 is where he was going. So he created a lot of space, didn't give an open shot. That's a soft safe. He's going to move that chalk out of the way. is a little bit of a distractor. We're going to play safe here, creating space yet again. He's going to try to just chop it in there, which is not uncommon for these guys sometimes. No, nice little thin. I like that, putting it right there. Man, that was paper thin. He barely caught it. Beautiful job. He wanted it back further, but unfortunately, it contacted the 4. Still doesn't leave a shot for Juan Carlos. Oh, he did not hit it. That would be ball in hand for DeLuna. And he's definitely favored to run this out on a BarBox. Definitely favored to run this out on a BarBox. Two, he can come back between the 7 and the 4 if he wishes, or he can just come straight back on the outside of the 7. It looks like he's going between the 7 and the 4. He doesn't like it. He's a little mad. I think he wound up getting behind that 7. Let's see. Oh, he's looking at it. He didn't hit it hard enough. He is not happy about it. How much can he see? Does he have to cheat it? Let's see if that 3 rattles. Nope, he pushed it in.
All right, let me go.
All right, makes that 3. He gets shape on the 4. Yeah, that's a good recovery. He was probably went a little bit better on that ball, but on that 3 ball, but he powered through it. I like the up table. Take the cut on the 8. Put it up table in the corner pocket. Of course, he goes 3 rails past the 8 and hopefully doesn't scratch to get the same position that he could have been at had he just made it down table. Here's the 8. And like that, it's 4-1. 4-1, race to 7. 7 foots. All right, DeLuna's a break. Let's see if he squats it like he did last time. Not as hard that time. Took a little bit off of it. But he does make a ball. He gets shape on the 1. Every ball has a pocket. So then it has enough stroke to just draw this out back toward the 5. Now, do you want to go 2 rails for the 3 in the side, or do you want to go ahead and try to get position to run the 3 up table? 1, 2. 3 on the side. You should be able to come back to the middle of the table. 4 in the bottom left-hand corner. Hold up, cue ball. Hold up, cue ball. I'd actually try to run into the 8 here so I could keep the check on the 5, but he's going to go back and shoot past the 5. All right, guy gets right in my way right when they were about to shoot. That was great. There we go. Good shot. Mr. DeLuna. 6 ball in the corner, 8 in the corner, in the bottom right-hand corner, rather. Oh, cleaned that one off a little bit as it went in. He must have thought it was dirty. 4 slide over. I'm not even going to move the magic rack. Making it 5-1. Mr. Carlos Sanchez's break in this race to 7. DeLuna's got a pretty commanding lead. Now they haven't even moved the magic rack since the last match. All right, let's see if Mr. Sanchez can poise a comeback here. He needs a couple of breaking runs. This one would be a great way to start it off. Nice snap. Made the 6, almost made the 8. One sat up pretty, dressed up. Every ball has a pocket. This is where it starts if he's going to make this push. I see no problems here. Use the side rail to get enough shape with the 3 to get back to the 4. A little follow into it and just bump it out about 6 inches. He opted for the straight, but that works too. I just don't like going toward the 7 at all, so he's got to draw out of this or go around the 7, and I just don't even want to go toward it if I can avoid it. Depending on what kind of angle he has on this, he may be drawn back for the 7-8 combo, or he may be going around for, he's going to go around 1, 2. Yeah, almost. He can make it. You know, he wanted to be another foot, but he can make it. Almost would have taken the 7-8 combo. Careful with that 9. It is all ball foul. 7 goes. Probably didn't want to be that close to the rail. He would rather be more middle table. That close to the rail, he's still favored to make it. Break and run, Mr. Sanchez. Is this the beginning of the comeback? DeLuna's break. All right, here we go, Mr. DeLuna for the break. Let's see if he puts a little extra on this one. One of those breaks where he put a nice little pop on it. That's where he got his best result. There it is again. Yeah, that nice hop, squatted the ball, and made the 9 on the break. Now, I'm not sure if 9 on the break wins. Looks like they're a little concerned about it too, and it is a win. Putting DeLuna on the hill, snapping a 9 on the break. Yeah, I don't.
How many rounds do you think you'll play tonight? How many tables?
All right, guys, so that is the one. That puts DeLuna on the hill. Remember, this is a race to 7 on the 9 ball side. But we did have a break and run from Juan Carlos last time. Let's see if we can get another one in there. He does have to take this by the horns, this proverbial bull by the horns. No pun intended, considering DeLuna's nickname. That 2 is a little troublesome. No direct path for the 2. Can he make the 1? Yes, possibly. Will he have a shot on the 2? Probably not. Does he want to push? Does he want to play safe? He's going to go ahead and hit it. So this is more of a hit and hope. He's going to make the 1, but hope that he gets a position to where he can do something with the 2 ball. Made it. And he can do something with the 2 ball. And that's really the best he could hope for. He may thin it and split the 2 and the cue ball, making DeLuna work at it. He may stick it out, cross bank it. Again, 7 foots. Went ahead and made 2 for the price of 1 on that one. 3 to the 4. That was a really good shot on the 2. He just kind of swung it like it was a hanger. That extra 6-8 extension hitting things behind him. So he can just stop this one there. 4 in the corner, in the lower left-hand corner by the 9. He may punch into the rail, but he doesn't have to. Five almost definitely going down table. These side pockets on these diamond tables play pretty tight, so getting to the side pocket is doable, but you have to slow roll it and hope you don't catch anything on the way there. Remember, this is a local pool hall. This is a local club where we play. Tables are very nice, but that doesn't mean there isn't a speck of dirt here and there. You almost want to set yourself up for the least things to go wrong. I really like that shot down table, but it looks like he's opted to take it in the side. These can get a little bit funny. Nope, makes it nice and clean. Maybe at a better angle than I thought. Come up to the head rail, back to the middle of the table for the 9 in the corner. Oof. Cleaned that one off pretty good.
All right, we're gonna have a second chance.
Oh,
tournament.
he misses the 9 ball, leaving DeLuna
The buy-in will
the
be
game winner right here.
$30. Please come see me to sign up. Thank you.
And DeLuna takes it down. That's a 7-2 winner by DeLuna, guys.